Scottsbluff County Commissioners received positive news this week as Keno revenue in Scottsbluff County nearing all-time highs. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Keno is making a comeback in Scottsbluff County, with wagering now approaching the record territory of a few years ago. On a fiscal year basis, overall wagering hit $4.93 million from July of 2019 to June of 2020, just under $100,000 less than the same period in 2017 to 2018. Ryan Keller with Keno operator Small Business Solutions told the commissioners on Monday that he's looking to expand with additional satellites once work is complete on upgrading existing equipment at other locations.
We're trying to get all the TVs, the printers. There's a lot of old hardware that just can't be fixed anymore. It has to be replaced. We're trying to get a lot of the computers updated to more current software. It'll give us a few more games that we can do. So far, we have got Goonies, 16th Empire, and Reds fixed. We just finished up the Rustic and we're working on back racks right now.
Keller says it appears players have been returning to the game after a drop in wagering between 2018 and 2019 due to problems with the former live ball Keno games and the proliferation of skill games in the area. Revenue to the county also rose to within $11,000 of the yearly take from 3 years ago. On a calendar year basis, Keno wagering in Scottsbluff County hit an all-time high last year, topping $5 million for the first time ever. Well, there's new ownership at a Scottsbluff restaurant, and it's a familiar face for many in the Gering community. Bacharach's will be celebrating its 10th anniversary this year, and former City of Gering HR Director Tammy Cooley has taken the reins. This week, she introduced herself to the Scottsbluff City Council as she works to get the liquor license under her ownership.
Madam Mayor, thank you and Council for your time this evening. After 26 years in municipal government, I want to say thank you for what you do and appreciate what you do. But it's time for a new venture for me, so we are in front of you to apply for a new liquor license.
Rachel Sams, who has been with Bacharach since it opened in 2012, is a partner in the business, and the liquor license will be under her name. The council unanimously voted to make a positive recommendation to the Nebraska Liquor Control Commission for the liquor license. We'll have more news right after this.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then, your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
Welcome back. A Gering man who was charged with felony forcible sexual assault and pandering last summer has pleaded no contest to one of the 3 charges and will not stand trial. 21-year-old Andrew Brannon was arrested in August after telling deputies that he had given the victim cash in exchange for sex. Brannon pleaded no contest to the Class 2 felony charge of pandering, and the charges of sexual assault and solicitation of prostitution were dismissed. Sentencing had been slated for February 4th, but has been continued until February 18th, where he faces anywhere from 1 to 50 years in prison. Well, there will be a vacancy on the federal bench in Nebraska after U.S. District Judge John Gerard announced that he will transition to senior judge status by next year. Gerard told President Joe Biden that he will continue with his current caseload until next February, when he will join the likes of senior judges Joseph Battalion and Richard Koff. U.S. Senators Deb Fischer and Ben Sasse will work with Biden to find a successor in a timely manner. Girard was appointed to the bench by President Obama and confirmed by the U.S. Senate back in 2012. And a proposal to cap Nebraska school property tax growth stalled in the legislature amid objections from some lawmakers that would tie the hands of local districts. Lawmakers fell 5 votes short of the 33 they needed to overcome a filibuster and bring the measure to a first-round vote. The 28-21 vote effectively sidelines the measure for the rest of the year. The proposal, by State Senator Tom Breezy, would have allowed school districts to increase property tax collections by either 2.5% or the inflation rate, whichever is greater. The bill included exceptions for districts with large enrollment increases and other special circumstances. Well, coming up from the break, Bill Bowyer's in with your midweek forecast, and our pet of the week, Rosemary, who is still looking for a great forever home. Those stories and more right after the break.
Why love a rain garden? Let me count the ways. Rain gardens contain and filter water runoff while recharging our underground water supply. They provide habitat for birds, bees, and beneficial insects. Native perennials give 4 seasons of color and texture, beautifying a home while increasing its value. Established gardens are low-maintenance, low-water landscape features, colorful, functional, and sustainable. Rain gardens, brought to you by Tri-City Stormwater. Our water, our responsibility.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Pretty quiet across the area as we go through the evening hours with partly cloudy skies. We'll clear out a little bit overnight. Winds will come down as well, only to return tomorrow with a vengeance as we turn windy again tomorrow. It's going to be colder Friday with the little system coming through. Really an okay weekend with bigger changes coming next week. Yesterday, 52 after a morning low of 28. Nothing additional in the rain gauge yesterday, about normal for the month, and 1/3 of an inch or so above normal for the year. Temps in the 20s clear off to the north of us, and in the 30s in the high country. Otherwise, we have 40s and a few low 50s scattered in across most of the region. A few upper 30s as well. Lusk at 38, Gordon down to 33 right now. Winds are out of the north-northwest, 10 to 20, 25 miles an hour. We've had some gusts to 20 to 30, 35 even at times, so that's enough to drop those wind chills down into the 30s to near 40 degrees, and that's going to continue to be the story of the next couple of days. Getting on the bus tomorrow, I think it'll be mostly cloudy with temps in the low 30s. On the way home, we'll see sunshine, at least some. Partly cloudy skies, we'll call it. Windy as well, with temps in the 50s. Futurecast has a couple of light rain or snow showers through the early evening hours. That northwesterly flow continues. Then skies clear out overnight as we go into tomorrow morning. And lows tonight going to fall down into the 20s to near 30 degrees across pretty much all the region. Now tomorrow we'll start the day with some clouds in the morning. Call it mostly cloudy. Skies will clear, though, as we go through the lunchtime and into the afternoon. And winds are going to get pretty strong around here tomorrow, especially by midday through the early afternoon hours. And a little clipper system comes through, tries to put out a little more light snow as we go late tomorrow night into early Friday morning. Temps tomorrow, beautiful. Look at those, closing in on 60. Some areas in the low 60s tomorrow. 30 tonight with a rain or snow shower early, otherwise partly cloudy. Tomorrow, we're going to be dealing with partly cloudy. Windy again, though. Winds 20, 30, gusts 40 plus. We'll call it 60 for us tomorrow. About 1/3 of that by Friday, only 40 degrees, much colder. We'll warm into the mid-40s for Saturday. Upper 50s to low 60s both Sunday and into Valentine's Day Monday. The first part of Tuesday starts out okay, then sharply colder as we go into Tuesday night and Wednesday with some snow showers and temps falling back into the 30s.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It's been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
I really like how our OB department takes our limited amount of doctors and turns it into a strength. Even though we only have a couple of people, you get to know them well over your entire pregnancy. We have 2 state-of-the-art labor rooms that are new with our last addition. We have a couple of very nice postpartum rooms also right here in the hospital, so they can get as much time with mom and baby as possible.
The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Every day. Everywhere. Never worry about expiring points or category restrictions. Plus, there's no annual fee. Only from the Great Big Small Bank. A bank ever ready for you to earn more, wherever life leads. Evergreen by FNBO.
If you have a soft spot for older dogs, then look no further than Rosemary. This beautiful soul is searching for her forever family to enjoy her golden years with. She is completely house-trained and even knows how to use a doggy door. She needs to be the only pet in the house as she gets jealous and does not want to share attention from her family. Plus, whoever adopts this sweet girl will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card to start spoiling her right away.
The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Every day. Everywhere. Never worry about expiring points or category restrictions. Plus, there's no annual fee. Only from the Great Big Small Bank. A bank ever ready for you to earn more, wherever life leads. Evergreen by FNBO.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit, based in Alliance, Nebraska, is the only intercity bus serving Nebraska Panhandle communities and Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Panhandle Trails operates a regularly scheduled bus service, assisting you in making connections with Greyhound bus partners, regional airports, healthcare, employment and education opportunities, shopping, family, friends, and more. Panhandle Trails serves the general public of all ages and offers accessible transportation for those with special mobility needs. Let Panhandle Trails help you make your connection. Call 308-761-8747.
Swipe right, swipe left, endlessly searching. Finding the perfect match isn't always perfect, but it can be when it comes to finances. Nora found the perfect business loan. Jenny opened her first savings account. Grammy loves her checking account. We found a match for Wilson Farms. The Sandersons were matched with a mortgage. Regardless of your financial situation, Platte Valley Bank will match you with the perfect solution. Find your match at Platte Valley Bank.
And finally tonight, the Midwest Theater in Scottsbluff will be hosting an evening with Brian White this Saturday evening for Valentine's Day weekend. White is a CMA, ACM, and Grammy Award-winning country music singer and songwriter who, throughout his prolific recording career, has charted 19 singles, including 6 number ones. Executive Director Billy Estes tells KNEB News their Bubbles and Chocolate package is also available to enjoy during White's performance.
If you like country music, you've probably heard his music performed by other performers. She's a very prolific writer as well. So come out and see Brian White with us at the Midwest, and we're also getting to do a guitar auction with him. So we've been doing that for 4 or 5 years as well, or 4 or 5 different artists. So Brian will autograph that either before the show or on the stage during the show. We don't know which yet.
For tickets to Saturday night's show, call the Midwest Theater at 632-4311 or visit MidwestTheater.com. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.